Hello, hello. Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to White Fortress Cybersecurity. We were on our Nmap, and today we'll be completing this Nmap room completely. Good evening, Louise. Good evening, Shubham Yadav. Very good evening to everyone. And guys, if you have got any doubts, any questions in the previous video lectures, just let me know in the chat, okay? Or in the comments. So just a minute. I'm gonna connect it to my VPN, and do not forget to start the machine. And I'm gonna start my open VPN as well. Here we are. Now, okay, so previously we used some scripting. And how do we use scripting? We use nmap, then hyphen hyphen script flag, and then equal to. After equal to, we can simply put the script name. Okay, like we can use multiple scripts. Here you can see the scripts are actually divided into multiple, you can say, categories like safe, intrusive, one, exploit, auth, brute, and discovery. Okay, so we will be seeing multiple categories that are available in your Nmap as well. So the Nmap scripting engine, NSC, is an incredibly powerful addition to Nmap, extending its functionality quite considerably. NSC scripts are written in the Lua programming language. So this is the programming language in which all your scripts of Nmap are written and can be used to do a variety of things from scanning for vulnerabilities to automating exploits for them. The NSE is particularly useful for reconnaissance. However, it is well worth bearing in mind how extensive the script library is. Okay, so here a more exhaustive list can be found over here. Let's open the link. Here, this is the official site of Nmap. Here you can see nmap.org, and you can see all the help menu over here as well as the scripting. Okay, here script tags, everything is there, and script categories. Here you can see the script categories: auth, broadcast, default. There was one more thing I wanted to show: brute one. Um, okay, I think that's in here only. So these are your safe, won't affect the target at all. Okay, these scripts that come under the safe category will not impact the target in any manner. Next, intrusive. They are not safe, likely to affect the target. They might run some scanning that might affect the target, might disrupt the target, depends. Next is a one. One will scan for the vulnerabilities. Exploit will attempt to exploit a vulnerability as well. So one will only find the vulnerabilities that are present in the some certain services and everything. But exploit will also try to exploit the vulnerability. Next is your auth, attempt to bypass authentication for running services, like logging into an FTP server anonymously. This will attempt to bypass the authentication process. Brute will attempt to brute force the credentials for running services, and discovery attempt to query running services for further information about the network. Here it will try to discover more running services or more further information about the uh, network. So what is the language that is used for writing the NSC scripts? We have s- just covered it. Next, which category of script would be a very bad idea to run in a production environment? Okay, which will be a very bad one? The one which will impact or affect the target will be the bad one. Which one is it? A very bad one, and what language is used for NSC scripts? So bad one will be not safe and likely to affect the target. It will be intrusive. Okay, Louise, Shubham Yadav, and others I want the answers. And guys, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, any doubts, you can let me know right away. Anyone? Lua. Yes, it's Lua language. And category of script which would be very bad will be intrusive. And which one will be very good, or you can say it will be safe to run, or okay, let's just answer these three. There will be, we already used the one script. Okay, what it will be used for, and the brute script. That's it. You need to tell about these two as well. Also, the ones that will be safe will be coming under the safe category. So tell me about the one and the brute as well. These are very like good, I will say. Okay, brute, one, all these scripts are really very good to use. It will try each and every script that comes under this one and brute category. Okay, just let me know that in the chat, and let's continue with the furthermore scripts. Okay, so in task 3, look very briefly at the hyphen hyphen script tag, switch or tag or switch for activating NSC script from one category using hyphen hyphen script 1. This is the thing that we have already used. Come as no surprise that the other categories work in exactly the same manner, and if the command hyphen hyphen script safe is run, then any application safe script will be run against the target. To run a specific script, we would use hyphen hyphen script and whatsoever the script name is. Where can we find all these scripts? I already told you that in user share nmap script. This is the path to the scripts. Here you can find all the scripts. Here I ls. Here are all the possible scripts of nmap. Okay, there are some for HTTP ones, some are unsafe, some are for HTTP server header, some are for brute forcing like SMTP brute force. Again, here you can see SMB1, SMB enum services, groups, processes, stuff like that. Yes, you're correct, Louise. One will be for scanning vulnerabilities, and brute will be for brute forcing the passwords and stuff like that. Hmm. Okay, these are all your scripts we can see over here. Multiple scripts can be used, can be run simultaneously in this fashion by separating them by a comma. Okay, we can also run multiple scripts, just we have to do what? We have to put a comma just right after the script name. Like we are doing something for SMB enumeration users. We are finding if there is an SMB port open, then we are using this particular script. Then we can also side by side use the other script like SMB enum shares by using the comma in between. Also, if we want to use a single script, we can simply go like hyphen hyphen script equal to and whatsoever the script name is. Like for example, HTTP hyphen file upload exploiter. Some scripts require arguments For example, it might need some kind of credentials if they're exploiting an authenticated vulnerability. These can be given with the hyphen script args and map switch. An example of this would be with the HTTP put script used to upload the files using the put method. This takes two arguments, the URL to upload the file to and the file's location on the disk. So here you can see that some kind of arguments that we might have to provide, like for example in HTTP put script, like for example in nmap I'm using hyphen p for giving the port. Okay, hyphen p, and here I'm giving the 80 port. Why? Because the script we are using is HTTP put. So we don't need to scan every port for that specific vulnerability. We just specified the HTTP port for that. Then we have hyphen script tag. Then we are giving HTTP put, or we can go like hyphen script equal to then HTTP put. Then hyphen script args to provide the what do we call it, credentials or some kind of like argument, additional argument that we need to give to it. So here you can see hyphen script arg, then http put dot url, then where it wants to put that specific thing, it wants to put dav shell dot php, or in the dot url parameter or dot file parameter equal to shell dot php, stuff like that. Note that the arguments are separated by a comma, and here you can see these two arguments that are provided simultaneously are separated by a comma and connected to the corresponding script with the periods. And here you can see pe- uh, period will be given here. Sorry, here period will be given to connect to the corresponding script. A full list of script and their corresponding arguments along with the example use case can be found over here. Let's open the link. Okay, this is here you can see the multiple scripts, and there some might have some additional arguments as well. Scripts, so many scripts are there, and NSC library, not this one. These are the NSC scripts only. Okay, so that's it. Let's go back over here. Now, what optional argument can be used when we are using FTP hyphen nn dot NSE? What additional argument we can use? Nmap script come with built-in help menus. Like we can simply use it like this: hyphen nmap hyphen script help. Let's try it. Okay, let's just directly try it for the better understanding. Hyphen script equal to ftp anon.nsc, and map hyphen script hyphen help, there was equal to, no need to write equal to, then ftp hyphen anon.nse. Okay, here you can see this. So here ftp anon category by default it's safe authentication, default authentication and safe. So whenever we set it like this, nmap hyphen script equal to default, so this ftp anon will run on that time as well. If we are setting it to auth, then also it will be running, and if we set it to safe, then also it will run. Also, um, nmap org, this is the document on the specific script. Let's open it. Open link. And if anonymous is allowed, gets a discovery listing of the root directory and highlight the writable files. So this is the work of this particular script. Very good evening, Pavani. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, here is the Anand script, and here is the simple usage example as well. And here you can see the script argument as well. ftp hyphen anand dot max list. Okay, this is it. Uh, and there is more information on this particular thing, that this is the example of the script output. If there is something like, if they find the vulnerability, they will also do the directory listing. Here you can see the directory listing, that there is dot banner, bin, etc, library, pub. These are few are directories, and this one is file. These are all directories that are present in the FTP. Okay, so which one is it? Max list. The answer. This is the script argument. Okay, so here what optional argument can be given to it? It's max list. Next, searching for scripts. Okay, so we know how to use these scripts now. We just have to do hyphen hyphen script equal to, or we can use the arguments, but we don't know yet how to find these scripts. Okay, we know how to find these scripts as well. Like I told you about the path that is here on the user share and map scripts. We have two options for this, which should be ideally be used in conjunction with each other. The first is the page of the Nmap website. Like I just showed you, nmap.org has got all the information about these scripts and everything, and which contain the list of all the official scripts. The second is the local storage, that is in your attacking machine. When we open the this path, user share nmap script path, all of the nsc scripts are stored in the directory by default. That is where nmap looks for scripts when you specify them. There are two ways to search for installed scripts. One of is by using this thing, user share nmap script.db. So let's try this thing as well. Let's copy it, and I'm gonna paste it over there. And guys, after nmap, we will go with the further enumeration tools and everything. Today we will be done with the nmap part. Then we will go with the enumeration other tools that can be used for enumeration, for web enumeration, for system enumeration, and stuff like that. So now, uh, there was this thing, user share nmap script. By mistake, I went down of it. cd/user ls grep script. Okay, here you can see, in here only we have got script.db, and if we look for it, file script.db. What is this file command used for? Can someone tell me what is this used for? Guys, if you have got any doubts, any questions, just let me know in the description. So this file, uh, like whenever we put file before any particular file type, it could be a directory, it could be a particular, maybe a text file, maybe an sky text, or anything like an nsc script executable file. So file will tell us about the uh, what type of file it is. It tells about the file type, this command file. Yes, just to identify what file type that is. Correct. Okay, so this is a sky. That's what it was showing over here. And then it is saying head script.db. So what is head used for? Can someone tell me? If we are using head command, and what it will be used for? script.db. Okay, here you can see file name, or maybe if I'm gonna simply cat script.db, because we can read it. Here you can see there are so many uh, yes, top 10 lines. Nagendra, you're correct. Oh heart. Isaac, welcome to the channel. Nagendra, welcome back to the channel. First 5 lines. Okay, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these are top 10 lines. Yes, Nagendra, you're correct. So it will, like, if we cat this complete database. Here you can see the file name, whatsoever that script is, what is the category of the script. Okay, this was the thing I wanted to tell you about, guys, and I couldn't remember it. So here you can just check which script is falling under which category. Here you can see safe category, discover category. These are all the categories over here of each and every script present over here. Okay, next it is asking us to grep FTP, all the FTP scripts from the user share nmap script database. So let's grep it, cat script.db, and we are going to grep all the FTP scripts. Here you can see all the FTP scripts and their categories and everything over here. Then the second way to search for all these scripts is you can simply put it like this: all FTP here, like in asterisk, FTP asterisk. So it will also list all the scripts which are FTP scripts, like all the FTP scripts. This is another method to list them. Next is we can grep safe to grep all the list all the scripts that come under the safe category. We can also grep for the default one. We can also grep for the discovery one in the similar way. Next, installing new scripts. So these are some by default scripts. We can also install some new scripts by updating the database of the Nmap here, and here also I think there are some other paths where we can download these scripts. Okay, so we mentioned previously in the Nmap website contains a list of script. What happen if one of these is missing? Okay, if these are missing, so for that we can just simply update sudo apt update and sudo apt install Nmap. It's already installed, so no need to do that. We can simply update here from here nmap hyphen hyphen script hyphen update database to update all your scripts. If you're using the previous versions of Linux, you might use it. If you haven't updated your Linux for a very long time, for that also you can do that. Okay, yes, Nagendra, that is also a very good option to locate slash nmap slash scripts. It will just give us the path, this path only, user share nmap scripts. So it will give us that path to for the sites, for the scripts. Okay, I'm just working on a site, so that's why the site word is coming to my mind instead of scripts. Okay, it's working. It's worth noting that you would require the same update database command if you were to make your own NSE script. Add it to nmap hyphen hyphen a more than manageable task with some basic knowledge of Lua. So if you want to create your own, you can also do that and add it to nmap by the command nmap hyphen hyphen a for more manageable tasks. Okay, you need to know the Lua language a little bit as well for creating that. Okay. Next, sir, it is asking us to search for SMB scripts in the user share nmap script directory using either of the demonstrated method, and what is the file name of that script which determine the underlying OS of the SMB server. So let's first look for all the SMB scripts that are present in the Nmap. We can simply go like cat script.db, and here I want to grep only SMB. And in SMB here you can see there are multiple, but which one do we want? We want the one that determines the underlying operating system of the SMB server. That will identify the SMB server operating system. So let's look for it. Root, enum domain, enum user. Here you can see SMB OS discovery. Okay, there is no other for the OS discovery or anything like that as well. So this one, SMB OS discovery, this one will be used. I hope I could copy it because my copy paste is not working. Yeah, it's not working. It's okay. I'll have to type it. SMB hyphen OS hyphen discovery dot NSE. Here we are done. Now read through the script. What does it depend on? What does it depend on? Let's try reading the script as well. Cat Control Shift V. So here you can read this complete script over here. Here you can see local nmap require SMB, other stuff. Okay, description. Attempts to determine the operating system, computer name, domain, workgroup, and currently time over SMB protocol. This is done by starting a session with the anonymous and multiple information over here. Um, Sorry, it's very noisy over here. Even I'm not able to hear my own voice. Okay. Okay. So for this, we have to check for the dependencies. Let's look for dependencies. This is description. Let's look for dependencies over here. I don't know where to find it. Let's just grep it maybe. Yeah, let's just grep the dependencies part as well. Grep dependencies. I couldn't find it. Okay, so here you can see the dependencies has got the SMB brute. Okay, it should be somewhere here only. Okay, you can just go through this. You can try to read it as well. I don't know why, but I can't just find it. Okay, so this SMB brute is the answer. What does it depend on? For that, we'll have to check the dependencies, and it depends on SMB hyphen brute. Brute force the SMB and stuff like that. Next, we have got is firewall evasion. Now that we have come so far, here also you can see it has mentioned -p and that we have used a lot. We have already seen some techniques for bypassing the firewall. Think stealth scans along with null, fin, Xmas scans. However, there is another very common firewall configuration which it's imperative we know how to bypass. So here uh, we already used all these flags or the stealth scans, null scan, fin scan to bypass the firewall or stuff like that. We can use these. Your typical Windows host will, with its default firewall, block all the ICMP packets. This presents a problem. Not only do we often use ping to manually establish the activity of the target, Nmap does the same thing by default. This means that Nmap will register a host with its firewall configuration as dead and not bother scanning it at all. So what happens in Windows? Windows just simply block all the ICMP packets. Like for example, here if I try to ping my this Linux with the Windows server, it will work. But if I try to ping my Windows using my Linux, Okay, if I try to ping my Windows IP here, it will not work. But if I try to ping my Linux using Windows, it will work. So by default, Windows host just blocks all the ICMP or the ping packets. So for that, we need a way to get around this configuration. Fortunately, Nmap provides an option for this, that is your -pn. That means it will not at all check for that the host is up or not. It will just directly go and will scan for all the ports. We have already covered that, which tells Nmap to not bother pinging the host before scanning it. It will just scan it. This means that Nmap will always treat the target host as being alive, effectively bypassing the ICMP block, and it will bypass the ICMP block. Many students really face this problem. Okay, they when configuring, or maybe they have got like Windows 10 or something like that, and their Linux and other thing in their virtual machines, and they are trying to connect them. They are trying to put them on the same network. So for checking that, they try to ping both the systems, and they just forget this thing that Windows do not accept the pinging by default. So that is one of the thing you need to remember it. However, it comes at the price of potentially taking a very long time to complete the scan. It might take a long scan. If the host really is dead, then Nmap will still be double checking every specified port. So if there is no system and we are just doing this port scanning without the pinging, it will take a little more time, but it's still very useful. There are a variety of other switches which Nmap consider useful for firewall evasion. We will not go through all these in details. However, these can be found over here. Okay, here are multiple firewall evasion switches. -S for spoofing the source address. -E use specified interface. Hyphen source port. We can change in the data. We can change hyphen data string, data length, time to live, spoof MAC address, proxies. Here you can see bad sum and stuff like that. Okay, so here these can also be very useful in your evasion, but there are some much more useful, like -F. What do? They simply fragment the packet. They will split the packet into smaller pieces, making it less likely that the packet will be detected by the firewall or intrusion detection system. So packet will be splitted into small pieces, and then it will be sent to the target host. An alternative to -F, but providing more control over the packet size, will be -MTU and the number of bytes. Okay, here in the number, you will have to provide the number of bytes, accepts a maximum transition of unit size to use for the packet send. This must be a multiple of 8. Why it should be a multiple of 8? Because your one byte is equal to 8 bits. So here what we'll be mentioning will be in bytes. Um, Sorry, it will be in bits, so it will go in byte format. I hope you guys know about this thing. 1 byte is equals to 8 bits. So that's why it should be a multiple of 8 when we put it after -MTU. Next we have is -scan delay, used to add a delay between the packets sent. This is very useful if the network is unstable, but also for evading any time-based firewall intrusion detection system triggers which may be in place. Bad sum, this is used to generate um, invalid checksum for packet. Okay, it will just, you can just consider it like there is a packet that is going and it has got already approved in a manner, a false approval, you can say. Any real TCP IP stack would drop this packet. However, firewalls may potentially respond automatically without bothering to check the checksum of the packet. Okay, They will be like, no, we don't have to check these checksum. As such, the switch can be used to determine the presence of firewall and intrusion detection system as well. So if there is no firewall or firewalls or intrusion detection system, then this the packet might get dropped. But if there is a firewall or intrusion detection system, that some will be helping with it. So which simple and frequently relied upon protocol is often blocked, requiring the use of -pn. Tell me in the answers. Okay, which this is a very simple question. Okay, we have already covered it 2-3 times in this uh, room only. Next, which nmap switch allows you to append an arbitrary length of random data to the end of the packet? Okay, this is one thing which nmap switch allows you to append an arbitrary length. We'll have to research it. Where we can research about it, we can research about it in our nmap tool only, in nmap help menu. We can use for it. So nmap hyphen help, and it is talking about arbitrary length. We can append some arbitrary length. Let's look for it. I think, okay, I forgot to use the grep. Let's try it now. Okay, no, like, I think my spelling is wrong. Ha, arbitrary. Okay, leave it. Let's just look manually only. On the firewall only, here fragments, clock, spoofs used, append, custom, payload, send packets. Can someone tell me that which one it is? If you have um, ever tried it. ICMP, yes, Nagendra. This one is correct. It that -pn will help in bypassing this thing. If your ICMP or pinging is blocked, then we can simply use -pn that we have used in this target machine as well. And another question is, which nmap switch will allow you to append arbitrary length of random data? Let's try random data. Random data. Here you can see data length append random data to send packets. So this one data length will help you append the random data to send packets. Okay, I hope this thing is clear to you. Data length. Last is your practical. Now use what you have learned to scan the target machine and answer the following questions. So this is very important. And now we'll be again jumping to the practical. The IP address of the VM you powered on in task one, this one. Okay, so in the task one only, you have to deploy your machine to do the practical stuff. Let's do it. So, okay, I'll have to again open it. Does the target IP respond to the ICMP echo ping request? Yes or no? Let me just pick the target again and map CD clear. Let's ping it. Let's try to ping a target that is your 10.0. Just a second. 10.201.113.166. Okay, I'll just fix my Kali soon. Let's ping it. Okay, we are on the same network as a target machine. How? Because we are using OpenVPN. Yes, it did not, Louise, because we were using -pl. Okay, here you can see it's not responding at all. So it will not. Also, it is a Windows server, if you remember, guys. So by default, the ping is disabled anyways. So it is a no. We are not able to ping it. Now it's saying perform an Xmas scan. I hope you guys remember how to perform the Xmas scan on the first triple nine ports of the target, and how many ports are shown to be open or filtered. Let's do that. What's the command? Nmap. Then I'm gonna put my target IP. Tell me what should I do for the Xmas scan? What was the command? And also we will not forget to use -T4 for the quicker scanning. Louise, Nagendra, Pavani, Shubham Yadav, anyone? What will be used for Xmas scan? Yes, name, then the IP address, then we can use -SX. Okay, we can put that anywhere. Okay, we forgot that it will not take the ping, so let's put the -PN as well. That is also very important. It will again go like host seems down otherwise. Okay, it's 8% done. It's gonna take a while. Next question till then. The answer will be in your scan result. Think carefully about which switch to use, and read the hint before asking for help. Wait, the reason is there is a reason given for this what it is. Uh, what is it saying? Okay, run this command -wv switch enable. It's a good practice always. Let's do the verbose thing as well. I'm gonna just copy it maybe and try the verbose output as well. -vv. It's gonna take time to. 66% done. Hmm. So let's wait and look for the answers. And for those who want to learn ethical hacking, web application pen testing, mobile application pen testing, digital forensics, networking, anything, we have got all the courses covered for you. You can contact us on the number that is given in the description below. We provide the mentorship, and we provide notes. We provide each and everything that is required for you guys. Here it says host is up, and okay, we have to do one more thing. I was scanning for all the ports that should be ranging from 0 to 999. Right? I think this was it. Yeah, first triple nine ports. And how many ports are shown to be open or filtered? It says like not shown, all the ports are all in the ignored state, and 1,000 open, filtered, no response. So they are all probably in the, yeah, they are all literally. How do I know that? Here you can see not shown. Here 1,000 are maybe, they are maybe open, they are maybe filtered, and because there is no response from them. So if there is no response, then the Xmas scan will take them as open or filtered, right? That's why. Now there is a reason to give hyphen. What is it? And the answer will be a scans. I'm not quite getting what it means, but let's try a verbose output as well. Here, host us up, Xmas scan are all in the ignored state. I do not quite get the question over here. There is a reason for this. What is it? The for all the ports, or maybe I don't know. Anyone can tell me? Okay, I think it's no response. Yeah, it's no response. Okay, so it was asking, this question was asking that if you are performing the scan, then how many ports are shown to be open or filtered? So it is saying what is the reason for that? Why all the ports are open or filtered? And I told you that is because of no response. Okay, so that was the answer only. I wasn't getting the question. But of course, we know this thing that there is no response. That means it will be considered open or filtered. Now perform a TCP SYN scan on the first 5,000 ports of the target and how many ports are shown to be open. Very good evening, Ravi Rao. Welcome back to the channel. You're quite late. Now Nmap, then we are going to perform from 0 to 5,000. Let's do that. And what we are doing is TCP scan on our target system. Okay, I hope it doesn't look very messy to you guys. And let's copy this complete thing. It's all needed. So we are gonna scan 5,000 ports. We are going 5,001 port actually. And then here we have got the TCP scanning. We have got the target IP hyphen T set to 4 and hyphen PN. So it does not ping the system. Guys, if you have any doubts, any questions, you can let me know about that. Okay, let's just wait for it. It's gonna take some time. Let's go to the next question. Open Wireshark, see Linux Wireshark room per instruction and perform a TCP connect scan against port 80 on the target. Monitoring result, make sure you need what's going on. Deploy the FTP ANN script against the box. Can Nmap login successfully to FTP port? Okay, so it is asking me to start the Wireshark tool and then run this FTP NM. Okay, guys, if you do not have any idea about Wireshark, so let me just tell you, it helps in monitoring the packets. Like whatsoever the data is going to the target system, whatsoever is happening, it will simply, what do we call it? Gather all that information. Okay, so we can you start the Wireshark or we can just directly perform it. If you do not have any idea about Wireshark, it's still okay, it's still fine. You do not have to like go for that. Let's start the Wireshark for now. Okay. And here I will start monitoring this thing, Ethernet, and it is asking me on the target website to perform this thing. Nmap, then a target IP, whatsoever it is, and hyphen hyphen script. Which script to use? FTP hyphen NN script to use. Okay, I'm starting my Wireshark. Come on. Yeah, it's on now. Okay, and here FTP NN. That's it, I guess. Is there anything else? Yes, against the port 80. It is asking it to perform it against the port 80. Huh? Uh, Monitoring the result. Make sure you understand what's going on. And can Nmap login successfully onto the FTP server on port 21? Let's do hyphen P 80 and 21 because I'm not quite sure why it is asking for 80 as well. Okay, I did that. It just simply scanned for it. Let's put hyphen P further over here. Hyphen P and let's put 80 only. Let's do that. What is it? Who scan for? It's just scanning for it. I think I have done something. Deploy. Nah. Make sure you understand what's going on. Deploy this script. Can Nmap login successfully at this? Let's try FTP maybe here. Let's try searching for FTP. No, there is nothing literally. And HTTP. Why is it not monitoring enough? Okay, let's leave it. We'll look for this Wireshark later. Um, Actually, it is directly scanning for the ports, that's it. And it's not exactly running this NN script due to some reason. Script hyphen hyphen equal to FTP hyphen NN. Let me try it again. And a target IP was 10.201.113.166. Okay, now I'm just running the script. It will take a while because it might be running the script on all the ports literally. Okay, let's close the Wireshark for the time being. And we were scanning for some ports somewhere. Let's go for that as well. Yeah, it's 56%. Okay, so Nmap will usually take some time, so you need to wait for that, of course. Okay, we'll scan for all the open ports and everything. I think I've stored the data in Nmap result. Let's scan that. Yesterday, I like just stored the data of Nmap result now. So that's what I'm talking. Here you can see these were the ports. 21 was open, 53 was open, 80, 135 was open, 3389 was open, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ports were open. Let's try 5. No. Sorry, this one. 5. This is correct. Okay, so when we are doing the TCP scan on literally 5,000 ports, and how many ports are open? There are 5 ports there are, and we already performed it. So here I am just directly using that output file. And another thing, it was asking, can Nmap login successfully into the FTP server? We'll have to wait for that. Where it's the script has completed 53.550%. Let's wait for that one to know if it has. Okay, that is it. So let's wait for this one only. I hope it is clear to you guys. If you have any doubt, any question regarding any flag, any switch in the nmap -pn -FN script -t4 or -p, anything, you can just let me know in the chat. If you have got any questions, anything, just you can tell me about that. And guys, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support and everything. So we are almost there. Eighty 85%. What is in the conclusion? You have now completed the further in map room. Hopefully, you enjoyed it and learned something new. Definitely, we learned a lot, right? With starting from what is Nmap, what are Nmap switches, -A for aggressive scanning, TCP scans, SYN scans, UDP scans, null, fin, Express scans, stealthy scans, and ICMP. Then we talked about NSC scripts. We worked with NSC scripts, how to like find which script is under which category, firewall evasion, searching for scripts, everything we have completed. I don't know why this hyphen hyphen FTPNN is not working. Uh, like it should give some other kind of host us up. These are showing it's all in the ignorant state. Did I use something wrong? Hyphen hyphen pn hyphen hyphen script equal to ftpr
फिर उस पे चलाओ ना आईपीएन पे 21 पे
hyphen, let's put hyphen p21 hyphen p21. It was still not working. I used 80 comma 21. Like it's not showing the result of the script. I don't know why.
वो एनोनिमस लॉगिन ऑन है
Ha.
पक्की बात है
Ha. But here you can see, guys. Okay, let's leave it. Here I'm gonna just scan it and I'm gonna do the aggressive scanning over here. Okay, let's check the result of this. Okay, this it's not working like this. I don't know why. It should work literally, but it is not because the FTP anonymous login was on and we even did it yesterday, if you remember. So it's gonna just take a while, not very much time. Wait a minute. Let me show it to you. I had it in the nmap result. Nmap results, result.txt, I think. Cat result.txt. Yeah, here it is. On the FTP port, you can see FTP-NN was working. Okay, I don't know why it is not working currently. Maybe it's some problem from it might be bugged at the moment. It could be possible, but here you can see FTP-NN was working on it. An anonymous FTP login was allowed, and even we logged into it. Okay, how did we log into it? We simply typed FTP and the target IP, right, like this. And here FTP anonymous is allowed. So we will simply go for it. It's taking a while. I think it's bugged or I added 1 hour. Let's add 1 hour. FTP and the target IP. I was able to even log in into this FTP using the anonymous credentials in username anonymous and password. Just hit enter. Okay, it's bugged. It's literally bugged. It was working really very smooth yesterday. Okay, that's why it's not working. Otherwise, all of these commands that I've shown you, hyphen p21 hyphen pn, the scripting that we have used, hyphen hyphen script ann, this will work fine, and you will be also able to see that that vulnerability is present in this particular um, or in your target machine. Okay, so you try that on your own. So I know this one that yesterday only we did it. So it was allowing us to do the FTP ANN thing as well. Here you can see the answer is also yes. Anonymous login was allowed. So that's it for the Nmap tool. We have completed it successfully. And this thing, guys, this will help you a lot throughout your ethical hacking journey. It's a very good room. I will suggest everyone who's a beginner, or even if you know a lot about ethical hacking, you must still have done this one room. This room. It's a really good room and it's completely free of cost. And all this I've done is not just to showcase it to you. I want you guys to also perform all the things that we have done over here. Okay, guys, then see you tomorrow with more tools and techniques we will be using tomorrow. We will be going for Go Buster, Dub Buster, and stuff like that. So, see you tomorrow on the same time, 5 to 6. And we will be doing more enumeration tools, some theory, some practical, and everything will be very knowledgeable to you guys. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.